What's going on, guys? Getting ready for OP15, and super excited that Jinbe has now been unbanned. So, with that in mind, I kind of tried to whip together this Zonji deck list with uh, Jinbe re-included. From what it looks like, it used to be a pretty um, popular inclusion in the leader. But yeah, so kind of we're doing like a half warlords, half just basic slash deck with the Perona, the Kuina. Still trying to fit Megalo in there, and then trying out the new OP15 Dracula Mihawk, just cause, um, like maybe to have another thing to play off of Jinbei, just in case. And then you're the basic Cavendish, and then going back to the main combo of Jinbei into Weevil, that's a pretty good one. Um, Law is there just in case, like, um, just to kind of take over for, like, kind of punish their hand size, maybe. Mainly it's a 2K and something to play out too off Jinbei and the Mihawk. The best combo in this deck is if you can get Jinbei into the 3-cost Mihawk and then play out. I think you'd probably want to play out the Weevil, and if not the Weevil, then Cavendish. And that you get like 3 pretty solid bodies, and you can just like go crazy next turn. Um, Smokers in here just because like that's what I use in person. I'm kind of broke, so I use that instead of green the green Luffy. But I think that's a much better card, the Luffy. In fact, after the video, I kept testing with it. I did find a little bit better, more streamlined version of the deck afterwards, and I'll go over that and talk about that afterwards. But for now, let's just like play a couple new leaders and updated leaders from the OP15 and see how it goes. Okay, first we got Calgaro. Calgaro is pretty good in this set. Um, and we just kind of have to out aggro Calgara. And then having the Megalo like in our first hand is pretty great. Draw into the Weevil, so that'll be pretty cool next turn. I do like having Jinbe because like I don't have to worry about having um, having Mihawk and making sure I only have 2 characters on the board. Just trying to see what these blue cards do. I think it's probably just good to go Jinbe into Weevil. See, I already got 2 bodies. It's nice to have those four cost 6Ks out too. I think that was a misclick. I think because I think definitely should have countered out of that. Probably thinking it could put out more bodies, or if it's just better just to be aggressive. Just go with the Megalo to clear your body out. I probably should have counted my Dawn a little bit better. Like a big thing about this deck is to be as Dawn efficient as possible. And right there, I could have had two 7K swings instead of just a 6K and then the 7K. So I probably should have done the math a little bit better before I did all that. I think I just was uncertain which way I wanted to go. I think countering out of this, it's a good idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna protect my characters as much as I can. And I guess I just don't want to go down to one life or to no lives. So now I'm being smart and counting my Dawn, trying to see if I can actually play like Megalo and then swing a 7K. Then how many Dawn I have left. Hopefully, I didn't forget that I need to put a Dawn on leader as well. Tristan gave me 2K. Glad I decided to leave it down. Yeah, my laptop's been doing a weird thing where it double click stuff. I don't think I meant to go with the Kuna. Really glad I just draw that hoodie because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, hoodie, and then I just kind of have to have game. Um, yeah, so at least next three you're gonna have to go through. And I think they are. So I know seven. Yeah, because there's no way he's got enough counter for two seven swings. Yeah, fun stuff. Taking on Calgara. Next, we do have an actual new leader, the OP15 Yellow Luffy, not to be confused with Starter Deck Luffy. So many Luffys, even got the same color. But this leader looks like pretty fun. I've tried a few games out with him, and it's pretty fun. The first reading it, the just being able to protect your board with life seemed kind of stupid, but it's been it plays very well, and even with taking so much life, it works out. Tried to clear one of my, or they tried to KO one of my characters, but it's not going to work with Koshiro out there. I wasn't sure if at the time if OP15 Luffy had KOs like that, but I just kind of assumed it being yellow that it could. Like, it obviously has access to Zeus. So stuff like that, I'm just always a little paranoid. Yeah. I think I'm just mathing out. Like, is it better to do 5, 6, 6 swings? But I think it's just better to do like 7, 7, 7. Or no, it would have been even worse than that. It would have been 5, 5, 6. So 7, 7 is a lot better. Played out the Borsalino a little too early. I think I probably should have done Kuna first. But I'm probably just like, oh, well, I can bounce back. Mihawk and get a 2K. Yeah, I forgot that they can take a life for leader effect. So I just decided to go for the Borsalino instead because I can't protect it. They choose to take both lives on Gadatsu. So kind of felt like a win for me. Like I didn't clear their board, but I still got them down 2 lives. They're gonna heal, but I think that's fine. They're kind of in as worse of a spot I feel like as they were last turn, where they only have 2 cards in hand and not a lot of attack. Plus, I have all this counter. Oh, they don't even swing with that. I think I'm just gonna throw a bunch of AKs at them. And then I should probably Kuina swing at them for like 8. And bounce it back. Do 7 too. That's fine. But either way. like kind of have to force them to use the blocker. There we go. Yeah, felt pretty good against the new Luffy. Now we'll go on to our final match, I believe. All right, yep, get paired up against Mihawk. Most games I've done against Mihawk don't feel too terribly bad. Um, they're just slow. Um, Looking back, I feel like I should have countered. I think I just kept the Megalo just in case something came at me. Don't know what. Was was a little pointless to play out Kuina. Like I still ended up swinging 7 either way, so I guess I just did it because I could. I think I think I gotta protect that. Two Jinbes and nothing to play off of it. Really sucks. Hmm. I think I should have just played the Mihawk straight out. But not Mihawk. The Smoker straight out. Doing a lot of fanciful things that I don't need to do. Drawn to another Jinbe. I think I can just play out Zoro. Yeah, just put that all on. Yeah, that's fine to go for the blocker, but I shouldn't have even bothered with the queen. I just keep doing that because it seems like it makes sense, but I ended up just I could have used it. I could have pulled back the VV. These two of my cards kind of sucks. I still can like restand Smoker and swing with it. Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense why I played it, just so I could get some more draw. Then, then I fake like I have an event, I guess. Okay, play out Zoro. So it's kind of like a ticking clock, you know. Like, okay, I gotta wrap up this game. Can probably survive one more turn with that Zoro out, but yeah, I think I'm safe for one turn. I have one active blocker, and then if I take a life, which I will probably have to, um, I've got another blocker. But he'll probably try to take out my. He rests one, but I don't think he's still got. I don't think he's got enough to. Yeah, just counter to see if I can like bait him into attacking again or what. Yeah, I do think that was game. No counter, and I still had enough swings. Like he did take out two smokers, but I still just was like, at the very least, I got to keep some bodies on board, right? This is like my new and improved deck list. I was chatting with someone with the screen name Mike Hawk. Gotta really hit those correctly. He gave me some like helpful tips. One of them being like Sengoku is really important for finding Jinbe. That's the better card, and a lot. So like you can kind of focus your mulligans on getting like setting up the Mihawk and a slash card combo, and then you could use Sengoku to search up for the Jinbei. And I had a lot more success with that. It's a lot. The game has been a lot smoother, and I mean, look at this. The deck list is just like not a ton of three ofs like in my previous deck. And just a couple different options, but overall the same game plan. Play Jinbei into a Warlord or Jinbei into Mihawk, and then one of the slash characters. Yeah, it is so much better. And then keeping and then got rid of Smoker. Even though that's kind of what I have in person, it's just Luffy is such a better card, especially in this deck with OP15. You kind of need it. You need it to get the Dawn back and keep putting bodies out. You don't face a lot of removal, but it does help just be aggressive and get more things out, get your blockers out, get protection set up, and things like that. So this deck list is much better. Felt a lot better, and plus you got like a 4-cost blocker boa in there. Can search through the deck a little bit, and you can set up your hand for the next couple turns, and it's a lot better. So I was finding cards that I needed a lot better, more easily. So there'll be some like casual games that I post, and it'll be mostly me playing this version of the deck. So I hope you enjoy those, and let me know if I need to consider anything. Brook is a new card in OP15 that's out that looks like could be useful in like a Straw Hat type build of this deck. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions of how to make that work, please let me know. I haven't really been able to. I've tested this deck a little bit, as you can see, but this is like the one that I find works the best so far. But please let me know if you have any ideas or suggestions, and I'll be posting out those casual games soon. All right, thanks a bunch for watching, guys.